Hello everyone. So I wanted to come on to YouTube because Sephora is about to have a VIB sale. Depending on what you are, either Rouge or VIB, or like you're super new to Sephora or whatever. I guess it's different when the sale goes on for you. So if you're VIB Rouge, it should be hitting April 26th, which is very soon. Or, and then I think the rest is like May or something. To be honest, I'm not so sure. But I wanted to make this video because there's a lot of times that I do get a lot of questions asking me like what I recommend to purchase during the VIB sale. And there's a lot of times where I just have a whole list of things that I recommend and I forget. But all in a video on YouTube, it's easier because you guys will be able to kind of choose from the long list that I have of products that you guys can buy during the VIB sale. And oh, also I want to disclose that all the items that I'm going to recommend is only carried at Sephora. So I'm not going to include like nude sticks or bare minerals. What else is carried there? Is Cover FX? Oh, Cover FX. I'm going to take that out. So everything here you can only buy at Sephora. So with that said, if you guys want to see my long list of product, keep on watching. I said I was going to start with primer. The primer that I 100% recommend you to get will be Milk Makeup's Hydro Primer. I love this thing. I've talked about it on and on again. I've already used, not a lot, but quite a bit. Very hydrating. I think it's great for both dry, normal, and oily skin. Really like this thing, highly recommend it. I'm normal to dry, usually dry. Right now my skin's pretty normal, but I'm in love with this thing, so I recommend. Next up for face, so foundation. I have 3 products I recommend. Start with foundation. If you guys want a lightweight but pretty buildable full coverage foundation, I highly recommend the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. If you guys are similar to my skin tone, I'll share my shade. I wear 3W1 Dusk. I love this thing. It is very lightweight. I really like this because it is a very dewy finish and it is pretty, I'd say medium coverage, but you can build it up to a full coverage. But 1 to 2 layers of foundation will give you a beautiful radiant base. I highly recommend this. The next product is, this is perfect for days where you don't want to wear any makeup, but you just need a slight bit of tint to help like make sure your skin is one color, because you know sometimes we have discoloration like me. This will be the Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation. I wear the shade 42. I really like this. I love to wear it on no makeup days. I like it to wear it when I don't want to wear makeup, but it does have SPF. It only has SPF 15, so I would go in with another SPF to make sure you get the protection you need when you're outside. This is also it. The next product, Charlotte Tilbury, is actually now being sold at Sephora. So I highly recommend this. Out of all 3, I would do Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation. That's long. I am in the shade 7 medium. Beautiful, 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 beautiful foundation. The best way for me to apply it is with my hands. The best thing. Oh, before I forget, actually, I also recommend the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is not a foundation. This is not a primer. This is not a skin tinted moisturizer. I don't know what this is, but this is magic. Magic in a bottle. I recommend it. These 2 together will give you the perfect, beautiful, bronzy, dewy look. So that. Next, for setting powders. These are also a little on the pricey side. Everything I'm recommending is a little pricier just because you will be getting a discount on them. So why not buy the pricier things when you're getting a percentage off? So I recommend 2. Obviously, it is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder and the Lawless Seal the Deal Loose Setting Powder. This is 100% clean beauty. Love this. This is clean as well, but this has the little stamp of clean beauty at Sephora. Next, brow products. There's 3 that I highly recommend. The first one will be the Milk Fiber Gel. Looks like so. I am the shade Grind. Love this thing. Very, very pigmented. Gives your eyebrows like a really nice bushy dark look. It is really pigmented though, so you kind of want to be careful and not apply too much. It does get a little messy, but I really like it. The other 2 products is by Hourglass. I am in love with the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Brow Gel. This is amazing. I love the brush. It has like a short side and then it has a long side. Love. And then I also recommend the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil. Looks like so. Beautiful and luxurious. I love this product. Highly recommend them. Can't go wrong with Hourglass. So the next thing that I do is bronzer. There are 4 bronzers that I recommend. Can't go wrong with either one of them. First one I'm gonna go in with is Hourglass Cosmetics. I love this one. This is the Radiant Bronze Light shade. Looks like so. Love this. I love Hourglass bronzers just because they are so, they give you this beautiful like glow to your bronzer. It just makes you look sun-kissed. I love. And it's a really nice packaging. It's big and it'll last you a long time. The next is the Lila Be Sun-Kissed bronzer. It is heavy. This thing is a heavy thing. The packaging is beautiful. Looks like so. This is also 100% clean beauty at Sephora. Highly recommend. I like this just because it's dual color, dual shades. And when you're blending it together, it just does a beautiful, very subtle bronzed look. The next one is also a pricey one. This one is by Marc Jacobs. This is the Tantastic bronzer. Totally worth it because look how big that pan is. Look at that. And I've barely even made a dent. Love this bronzer. Now this one is more of a bronzy, orangey look. It's more warm, not orange, sorry. Nobody want to look like Trump up in here. This one's a more warmer shade. I like to wear it on in the summer days. And lastly, for bronzer, I highly recommend the Fenty Beauty. This is new. This is the Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. I got the shade Island Ting. Looks like so. Love this thing. I'm going to be wearing the crap out of it for the summer because this is a really nice shade. And it has FB on it, which I really like. I love this thing. Next, I wear blush. I actually just purchased this. I purchased this at the Hourglass store. I'm not gonna lie, I did an exchange because I hated the Hourglass Liquid Vanish foundation. Hated. But Katie at Hourglass on a bikini was so sweet enough to let me exchange it. And one of the things I grabbed was the Hourglass bronzer, Hourglass blush. Looks like so. Looks funny, but it's so pretty on, and it's just like a really pretty pink, subtle pink corally shade. This is the shade Diffused Heat. Oh my gosh, I forgot freaking concealer. For concealer, oh, damn, I'm forgetting stuff. Okay, so for concealer, Jouer is now also being carried in Sephora. Actually, I don't know if it's in Sephora, but it's on Sephora.com. I recommend their concealer. This is their Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche, but I also wear shade Honey. Highly recommend this. The best concealer I've ever used. Nothing has topped it. It doesn't crease if you set it the right way and if you blend it the right way. Lasts for a really long time, and it is so hydrating. It's on the thicker side, but it's a very hydrating concealer. 100% recommend this. And then I also forgot one more bronzer. I'm sorry. If you guys have been eyeing the Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer or Matte Bronzer in the shade Baked, I highly recommend this one. Love it. It is so beautiful and very easy to blend, and it's a very universal color. I think it would be great for all skin tones. Now we're moving into eyes. I will go in with eyeshadow palettes. There are 3 that I highly recommend because they are on the pricier side. This is more for like eyeshadow lovers. First one I 100% recommend is the Natasha Denona All Neutral Biba palette. Looks like so. Look at that beauty. I have played so much around with it. These retail for a lot of money, but they're very, very worth it. If you love color, if you love neutrals, if you love to play with eyeshadow, 100% with my hair, recommend her. The next palette is also by Natasha Denona. If you are a gold bronzy girl that loves to wear also neutrals, but loves browns and bronzy shades, I would go with the Natasha Denona Gold palette. Looks like so. Ugh! I just, look at this. Like, I love this one so much. From the 2, I can't even choose. Maybe the all neutral palette, but this is like perfect for fall. I mean, it's perfect for anything, but I'm just gonna stop yet. This is another thing I recommend. And then if you are not a big fan of huge eyeshadow palettes like these ones, I recommend the Natasha Denona mini palettes. This is my favorite one. This is the mini nude palette. So cute. They're not that expensive. They're $25, but again, if you can get a discount on them, why not? These are super easy to use colors. And if this is not your thing, they also have other mini eyeshadow palettes. I also have the mini star palette. Looks like so. A little bit more of a darker vibe, but these are amazing. And then lastly, for the eyes, mascaras. The one thing I highly, highly recommend that I feel will change your entire eye life. It is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Primer. This has changed my life. I didn't wear it today, but I was too lazy to apply it. It looks like this. It is amazing. It makes your eyelashes longer and thicker, and mascara just glides on perfectly. And then I also recommend the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Love this thing. I have just fallen in love with it. When I first tried it on, I was like, eh. But especially these 2 mixed together, it's the perfect blend. Also recommend these. And for lips, I only have 2 lip products. I really, really love the collection from Becca Cosmetics. This is her new lipstick line that she just came out with. Personally, I love the shade Tawny. It is a perfect nude. You can wear with anything, and it is just so creamy and hydrating. So I recommend these lipsticks by her, not necessarily this shade, but her entire collection is it's a good formula. And then I also recommend, I don't know if Bite is carried at Ulta, but I also recommend Bite Beauty's lip gloss in the shade Salted Caramel. It smells delicious, and it's such a beautiful shade. So those are my 2 lip products. Now moving on to skincare. I just recommend 2 products that I think everyone should 100% buy during this sale. The first one is Tatcha the Dewy Cream, the Dewy Skin Cream. Mine is literally almost done, so I think I might have to snag one. Obsessed with this. If you guys are normal to dry skin, I 100% recommend this. This is perfect for summer, winter, fall, spring, you name whatever freaking season, this will work. The next product I recommend is Ulla Henriksen's Banana Bright Eye Cream. I love it. A little goes a long way. I have had it for a little bit, maybe like a month and a half. You don't need too much. Beautiful, brightens, helps with my dark circles, and it's really, really hydrating. So I would definitely snag these for sure during the VIP sale. And then lastly, for hair, I need a new one. I don't have any more. This is the Chlorane shampooing sec, whatever, I don't know. Dry shampoo with oat milk. Looks like so. This is great. I love this thing. It is eco-friendly and it's good for the environment. Like, not good, but it's not bad for the environment. You know, when you spray it, all the chemicals that go into the air, this is good. And I just love it. I'm really picky with dry shampoos. It doesn't have a really strong smell, which I freaking hate when you can smell dry shampoos. And it's really easy to use. You just spray it on top, leave it on for 2 minutes. It's like a powder. Then you just work it in, and you will see that for me personally, my hair look like I just washed it again. Love, and it lasts for a really long time. So I highly recommend this. So that concludes my recommendations for Sephora's VIB sale coming up. I hope you guys found this really, really helpful. Let me know if you do snag any of these things. They're amazing. I highly recommend all of them. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'll see you guys in my next video, and adios.